Good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to tell about Pei and Penny. Pei is a Chinese parent with a 6-year-old son, while Penny is an Australian parent with a 5-year-old daughter. Both of their children are going to school, which means they are in the process of transition to school. Pei thinks transition to school is a straightforward process. Children should be ready academically and social-emotionally. Children should have good learning styles and know how to get along well with other children so that they will be confident in school. Therefore, Pei takes her son to an extracurricular preschool class outside of kindy hours to learn numeracy and literacy. They have learning activities at home, such as homework. They do exercise together. They talk about school life and school routine. On the other hand, Penny, she thinks transition to school is a difficult and important process because of routine and daily and curriculum changes between kindy and prep in Queensland. It's also a big change for parents. She prefers less pressure on children and advocates for play-based learning. She wants the children to enjoy school life, to be happy, not scared, no anxiety. Therefore, Penny takes her daughter to school orientations to become familiar with the school environments and the school teachers. There's a lot of communication between Penny and the teachers and the child about what it looks like in school and what they are going to do in school. They probably will never actually meet, but my study provides an opportunity for Chinese parents like Pei and Australian parents like Penny to converse, as it were, with each other about the transition to school, because it's a comparative study in China and Australia of parental engagement in transition to school. As you can see here, there are similarities, such as concerns about daily routine, as well as differences, such as different opinions on academic preparation between Chinese and Australian parents. My study also found that Chinese parents engaged more in home-based activities, while Australian parents put equal priority on both home-based and school-based engagement to support their children's transition. Their engagement behavior can be influenced by their family culture, socioeconomic status, self-efficacy, role construction, time and energy, school and kindy influence, and invitations from teachers and children. However, whether Pei or Penny or any other parents in my study, they are all parents who want their children to have a successful transition to school and to develop through their engagement in the process. If you want to know how Pei and Penny's engagement are influenced and how teachers can support the parents in the transition process, welcome to my final seminar early next year. Thank you.